make it. Almost didn't make getting out of my room on time to get to the bus. But the bus will be here in 4 minutes. Then I go to the train station. It's also 6 degrees outside, so I'm freezing, but the bus will be here in like no time. I made it to the bus, and then I made it to the train. I made it to Helsinki. Made it to the hostel, about to go in and leave my stuff and then figure out what the heck I'm gonna do. Now I gotta pick what place I wanna go to because there's so many. The hostel doesn't technically open for check-in until 3. So I'm here, but also 2 of my friends are here from Oulu, but I see them. There's Bonnie and Jason, and they don't even know I'm here. No, thank you.
Thanks.
The best gelato I've ever had. And it's 30 degrees outside. Perfect. And gets soaking wet. It's so pretty. I'm not offended.
At least you look Finnish because she talked to you Finnish. Still gonna go with the Vanha or I must send this back home like
It is Saturday, so it's a brand new day. But yesterday I had a lot of fun and I got to meet this really cool girl from my hostel, which I wasn't expecting. And she's from Italy, and we ended up like hanging out around the city, going to get coffee, and then also to get dinner. And then we came back and literally went like straight to bed. But today I'm gonna go coffee shop hopping, and I'm not too sure what else. Everything opens late. And it's like 7:30 right now, so I kind of have to just walk around, but still fun. Now I'm walking to this coffee shop called Johan and Nystöm, and it's, I guess, the first on my coffee shop hopping list today, but it's supposed to be really cool. It's a bit further than most of the other coffee shops. I literally just like walked up on the cathedral and didn't realize it. Look at this. Well, good morning. Also, I really don't feel unsafe at all walking around the city by myself in the dark, but like I would not be able to do this back home this late at night in like New York City or maybe DC. the US just, it's kind of scary sometimes. I actually think I just found a different church that me and my Italian friend were trying to find yesterday. But there's like, also, I'm at like the water, but there are so many restaurants that are built into like old ships, which I think are so cool. But they're probably like hella expensive because they look really cool and kind of touristy. But I think when I turn this corner, there's gonna be a big church. I made a detour because Johan and Nystöm isn't open yet. It'll be open in like 10 minutes, but here's the other church. It's so big and like almost medieval looking. This church is so beautiful. I think it's called like Upinski Cathedral? Upinski Cathedral? I mean, I'm not pronouncing it right, but it's beautiful. And I thought that was a person, it's a truck. So I guess the coffee shop is in this really old, beautiful building, but I'm excited for it to open because it looks so cool. So it's right down that one. I've had a really good and long day. I've been up since 6 a.m. I don't know, I think it's like what, almost near 6 p.m. now. But I am quite tired, but I did a lot. I got to go to a lot of coffee shops, which was awesome. And then I got to meet up with my exchange friends, Bonnie and Jason, and we got to go to something called Suomenlinna, which is like an island that has a water fortress on it, and that was really cool. But now I'm back at the market hall that's near the ferry that goes to the water fortress, and I just had salmon soup and it was so good. But after this, I'll either get some gelato or go to a coffee shop or go back to my hostel. But I'm really tired and not sure what time I should get up tomorrow. My train is at 1 or 2, so I don't know. I'm really tired, but I am gonna go put my stuff in my hostel and grab my laptop and a book and go to the Starbucks here and see if it tastes like the US Starbucks. Wow, I hate myself right now. I'm going to Starbucks in Finland. coffee at this place called Espresso House, and well, not a coffee, it was a chai, but it kind of tasted terrible. But I'm headed to a different one, but nothing is open before 10 a.m. and 9 a.m., so it's the struggle to find things to do. Grabbing my stuff from the hostel, leaving, and then going to the train station. It never works. Ever. Well, I made it back to Oulu, and it feels good to be back. I'm very tired, and I need to unpack, as you can see. But I had a really great trip to Helsinki. Out of like all of the cities I've visited before, like I've traveled to, this one is like number one. I don't know why, I just like love the vibe of the city and like how you can walk to everything and how it's coastal, but it's also like you can get into the woods a little bit if you want. I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. I had an amazing time. Got to meet a lot of really awesome people. And the hostel I stayed at was nice. It was really nice. I didn't get to stay to like use the amenities. I never really do that when I was staying in a hostel. So I don't know what sort of vlog I'm going to put out next. Actually, let me say this. If you have any ideas of like what you'd like to see on my YouTube channel, please like comment down below, because it'd be really cool to see like what people are interested in. Also, I wanted to give like a little disclaimer at the very end of this video. Hopefully this doesn't make it too long, but it's just something that I wanted to say. So I just wanted to say thank you to like literally everybody who has subscribed to me and liked my videos, or have like viewed my videos in the past like few weeks, or really since I've started the channel. Really in the past few weeks, the channel has kind of like exploded as far as subscribers and viewers and likes, which is really awesome, and I totally wasn't expecting that at all. But I think it's really cool that there's a good mix of like, there's a lot of Finnish people, I've seen that there are some Swedish people, and then also like all my friends in the US, and probably a lot of people who are interested in exchange coming from the US. But I also kind of wanted to touch on something else. I've been getting a lot of different comments. Most of them are really great, but some of them are just kind of like, really, do you need to, like, why would you say that? Like, the thing is, I want everybody to understand that like I'm not from Finland, so like coming from the US, I have a totally different like cultural lens than the people here do. And also like I'm not a perfect human being. I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm not gonna do things that are necessarily right all the time here. And I just wanted to put that out there, and I wanted to be transparent, because I want this to be like a positive channel, and for me to be able to express myself without necessarily feeling like people are going to give me like severe backlash. One of the things that a lot of people have like given negative feedback towards is the comment that I made in a video, the very first video that I put out, that said, nobody speaks English here. I understand I probably said that because it was the first week, it was hell on earth, and yeah, I struggle with being able to communicate with people. That doesn't mean I'm saying the entire population of Finland as a whole can't speak English. Obviously they can, and they've been brought up for years and years and years, like, to speak English. But as somebody who comes from the US, from somewhere that everybody speaks English, and then come into like a culture that's focused on like the Finnish language, like it's different. And so like I'm gonna have a bit of a shock from that. But although I've had a bit of an issue with like the language barrier, I'm also in 2 different classes at school that are supposed to like help me learn Finnish. And so like ever since starting those classes, even like the first few weeks, I've been able to understand a lot more in the grocery store, understand like signs around campus, understand signs in the city, understand like what's on the menu, days of the week, all that kind of stuff. So like gradually I'll be able to learn more Finnish, but like in the beginning, like, you just gotta bear with me because I don't really know what I'm doing. I just kind of like came over here not really knowing what to do, and I think that's one of the coolest parts about an exchange, is that you're like plucked from your culture and your environment and you're put into a different one, and then you get to like instantly learn and like take in and absorb like what that culture has to offer. And I have loved my time so far here. Like it's been really great, and this past weekend just kind of like solidified that like I am glad that I came here. I mean, yeah, it's hard in the beginning and you're trying to transition into everything, but like each week gets a lot better and I'm meeting more and more people, talking with more and more people. Also wanted to touch on the water bottle thing. Everybody is like going crazy because I use a water bottle. I emptied this water bottle into my reusable water bottle. So my sink is tiny and I cannot fit my reusable water bottle underneath it. I can't fit this, I can't fit in the other one. So I bought a bottle of water from the store. 1 bottle of water. I usually fill it up at school, but when I'm here and the school is closed, I can't fill up water. Yeah, I understand the water's drinkable. I've been drinking the water, but for some reason a lot of people just got mad about that. I don't know why. I want to be able to express like what I truly feel on here and like how I'm experiencing things, because I want to be able to look back on it someday, but also that people who are from the US as well can relate and understand that it's not necessarily gonna be like some perfect transition. But yeah, thank you for being so awesome and subscribing to this channel and liking my videos and watching. I know they can tend to be a bit long, but I just want to be able to fully express and put out what I want to put out there. So